Good evening again, everybody. Welcome back to FCM Live presents In the Spotlight with me, Abel Pagaling. And it's an honor for me to have Mr. Tommy Lowe tonight in this segment. He is running for the United Conservative Party for Calgary North. Tommy, welcome to FCM Live. How are you?
Very well, and thank you for having me here.
That's awesome. And we just had this 2 shows ago. We had Charissa Sellis for Calgary Cross, and now we have another conservative nomination for Calgary North. So tell us a little bit about you and the constituent that you're running for, and how it's going right now with you.
I came to Calgary in 1982 when the real estate market was really at its lowest peak, far lower than now. And I think based on my experience, business experience, and helping people for the last 36 years, I feel that it was time for me to do a change. And that is why I'm running for the nomination for Calgary North, and that's why I'm running for the people of Calgary North and for the people of Alberta.
And for 36 years you did real estate?
I did real estate successfully, and at one point in time I was actually one of the top 3 realtors in all of North America.
That's amazing. And Calgary North is which communities?
Calgary North has actually gotten shrunk this year, and it's more or less Panorama,
Right.
Carrington, and the Livingston area. So pretty well, it's a population of about 39 to 42,000 people.
Wow. Okay. And there's a lot of Filipinos there, and
Yeah,
we call it Pinoy Rama, right?
Yeah, Pinoy-Rama. That's
Pinoy
what
Rama.
my friends have told me.
Yeah.
Pinoy-Rama.
Pinoy Rama, and
Yeah.
so that's a bit of an interesting transition from real estate to politics. Is that did you? How was the transition? I guess I'm trying to understand.
Transition is basically this: as a realtor, I gave customer service to my clients, and I worked really hard for that, and that's what made me very successful. It wasn't all about the money; it was more about giving customer service. And if you gave customer service, the money came. And I am an example of that. And take that transition to politics. What are you doing? You're helping people. You're helping people get to the goals that you want and on what the goals for the people. So it parallels to each other. The difference is the money is not as good as I did in real estate.
I was gonna say, politics doesn't pay.
People
well.
have asked me that question.
Yeah.
They've asked me, so why do you want to get into politics? Well, I'm getting to a point in my age, I don't want to work as hard anymore. I want to work hard, but in a different way, right? And I could probably still make far more money as a realtor than as a politician.
And for 36 years,
Yeah,
you could be
for
a
36
realtor's coach or a teach
I've
real
done
estate.
very, very well.
That's right.
But it's time for me to do something different. I want to make a difference.
That's awesome.
And if I can make a difference, and I look at the way the government's running right now, I'm very frustrated. And I want to be able to make a change. It's not because of the money, because I'm not doing it because of the money. Because money, for what I make and what a politician makes, doesn't come close.
I was going to say.
It doesn't come close.
So you really need to be driven.
Yes.
To get into this race, which is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
And you've been on the road quite a bit.
Quite a bit. And
doing getting memberships.
Yeah, we're getting memberships and everything else. And the thing is a lot of people don't understand. It's a lot of work.
That's right.
And to get to where I want, and it's a sacrifice I have to give.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be rude about this, Tom. You also are on.
I'm in a wheelchair.
That's right.
And
does that stop you at all or motivate you?
Because you'll see on my Facebook, I still even go to work, even in the deep snow that we had. Right?
Calgary snow.
Calgary, right?
So I love Calgary. I hate the snow. No,
yes.
I'm kidding.
But no, it doesn't really. It's like, to me, it was like I still did what I had to do. And my mother gets amazed at me because how many hours I put in. Right?
It's very inspiring.
And to me, it's like Well, here, it's like this. I woke up one day and I'm in a wheelchair. What do? Do I cry? Do I sit back? Or do something? So I continue doing my life.
That's awesome, Tom.
And because that's all you can accept. You can't cry about it because there's nothing you can do about it. So you just move forward.
That's awesome.
And so being a politician, it's a little bit more harder. You have to meet more people and start all over again.
So Tom, going back to being an inspiration. So who inspired you to get into politics? Is there an individual, or is there a specific reason for going into it?
No one really inspired me. Like I just look at what's going on in our government, right?
So you want to make a change.
And I just want to make a change. I'm just frustrated. I don't want to be the person that complains about life and say, I didn't make a difference. At least I can contribute to make a difference.
Why United Conservative Party?
Because I feel that's the party that their policies and their platform is more for the people, right? It's more fiscal conservative. It's more like spending money wisely. It's more like helping people. Whereas the other ones sort of goes overboard on their policies, on fiscal policies. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see that. I want to see our government get to realize to look at the people.
That's
to
awesome.
Give customer satisfaction to the people.
So it's for the people.
It's for the people, right? And it's not trying to be cavalier about it. It's about helping people. And whereas some of the other government's policy is spend. But are they really doing it the right way? And the way they think about it is wrong. For example, when they raised the minimum wages, I've talked to businessmen. They don't like it because
it's a big jump.
It's a big jump, and it's a big jump on their bottom line.
That's right. In an economy that's already
it's already hurting. And so what happens are people that are in that situation they're not getting their hours. So what the employer does is it cuts down the hours on it. So do the person that's getting the raise of $2 an hour or $1 an hour more making any more? In fact, he's making less because he's not getting the hours anymore. So that's a thing that I wasn't too impressed with the government doing. They think, we raise the minimum the wages and people will make more money. They don't make more money, right? And so a lot of people, even some of the people that are getting that, says, I don't want to work. I pay more taxes now. So it's not worth it for me to work another job, right?
So it hurts, in a way, it hurts more than it contributes.
Than its purpose. I mean, the idea sounds great. Raise our hourly wages more, but it hurts it more. And so a lot of businesses says, well, I can't hire these guys. So they cut the hours out. And that's what happens, right? So, I mean, I'm also not too impressed with the immigration policies. Like, I know people are trying to get people come into Canada to work, where here our government allows refugees in here, and they give everything free to them. My mom and dad came to Canada with nothing, and they brought up 3 sons. We all went to post-secondary school, went to university, and contribute to our country. But I don't know if these people will have the same idea. If you're given free, you'll always want to be free.
And is it valued in a way?
Yeah.
And then I share that. It's funny you bring that up, Tom, because I share that idea. You know, I think that for us who came here and worked hard and contributed to the economy, I think giving a certain amount of dollars for free,
yes,
because of the status, I think to me, personally, I don't feel good about it.
I don't agree about it. I mean, everybody needs a helping hand when they come to Canada.
I agree.
Fine. But my mom and dad didn't have a helping hand, but now society's changed. So there's nothing wrong to give a helping hand. But don't give them a free ride for the rest of their lives. Now, if their parents are taught to give a free ride, then we'll work. Then the kids will think the same way. So all it does is creates a burden on our social system, our welfare system, and I don't agree with that at all. Like, I mean, my mother and father taught me to work hard at a very young age, and that's what I'm doing. My brother's the same thing, and a lot of the Canadians are, right? And because of that, they don't have money for our seniors. Our seniors should be getting more because they've given this to our country all their lives.
That's right.
But now we're cutting their benefits, or they're reducing it, and they'd rather give it to somebody else that really hasn't contributed anything to it.
And we may not know what they'll do with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
And that's a sad part about it. Even our military doesn't. They've given they've sacrificed their lives for our country, and they aren't even having that tough time. I think that's totally wrong.
That's an awesome insight, Tommy. Yes, in many ways, I completely agree with you.
Like,
that is something to be looked at.
People that work hard, that want to contribute, fine. But when you find people that come over here, and I've seen that happen many times, they come here, they get on a social assistance program, and then when it's time to cut off, they says, well, no problem. We'll just go on the welfare system. That's wrong. I mean, you're here to give a helping hand, to get something and to contribute to something, not to go for a free ride for the rest of your life. And what happens is, what Canada didn't see, Canada should have seen that with other countries, where it's created burdens in other major countries like England, Greece, European countries. But we feel that we should help these people and let them have a free ride for the rest of their lives. That's wrong.
That's amazing.
I haven't gotten a free ride, and I won't get a free ride.
That's right. And neither, I think a lot of us who are here in Canada right now, would want to work hard.
Yeah.
To get to where we want to be. I think.
And I think the most important thing is self-fulfillment. At least I know I achieved something.
That's right.
And when I was in real estate, it wasn't the money deal anymore, because, I mean, the biggest self-fulfillment is when I got a nice thank you letter saying, thank you for helping me get me my place. And that was worth more than one commission check I had. I remember one month I had a really big commission check. And then I got a letter, and the letter meant more to me than the commission check.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And that's why I feel like I should run, and that's the way I should. That's why I want to make a difference.
And I very inspired by that. So Tommy, one last question for you: why should people nominate you? And why should? And again, being the optimistic person, if you get nominated, why should Alberta or the Calgary North vote for you to be in the provincial as the provincial representative for their community?
At least for this, 36 years in business and helping people. I've been in the business world for over 36 years. I've dealt with many big transactions, and the most important thing is I like helping people, and I have to stay true to that, because of my stature and my background, you'll never forget me for the rest of your life.
You are a very inspirational person, Tom.
I'm stepping out, so
that's right.
That's where it's at.
That's great. Thank you so much, Tommy. I wish you the best. How many more weeks until the nomination?
They don't know yet.
They don't know yet? So until then, you can keep coming back?
I can just keep coming back.
I love it. And we'd love to have you back here in FCM Live and share your thoughts. I think you've got a lot to share. This is just the first one. So I hope to see you back. And we'll keep talking some more about the nomination and the progress and how people can help. And speaking of how people can help, how can people help you?
Well, people can vote for me. That's where vote Tommy Lowe, Calgary North, District 19. That's how you can help me.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tommy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back in a few minutes. We have more guests. We have more insights to share with you, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. That's all.